I don't know how you're actually going to feel about this, but the story is that in Japan, a worker for a company actually found an amount of 18 million yen. Let me repeat the money again. 18 million yen in a refuse container or a waste bag, and reported the issue to the police and handed them over the money. Before I continue with the story, please make sure that if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel for us. The name of the channel is Jafric Radio Extra. Don't forget to share the video, like it, and also put your comment in the comment section, because the more you like the video, the more the algorithm for our page improves, and then our video is able to reach more people, for a lot of people to also watch the video and know what is happening in Japan. Now let us go into the details of the story. Now, according to Japan Daily, and you can find Japan Daily on most social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they're everywhere. They are basically everywhere on the internet. And according to them, a worker for a factory, they have failed to identify the person who found the money, the name of the company, and other details of the exact area that he found the money. They failed to reveal those details in the story for obvious reasons, because someone can show up and make false claims about ownership of the money and so on and so forth. Because of that, they've not put the exact details of the money, the location, the individuals involved, the companies involved. The details are that a worker for a company in Niigata Prefecture. Don't forget that when the African hometown policy was introduced, or the African hometown for Ghana was supposed to be in Niigata, a worker for a company in the Niigata Prefecture in Japan here actually found the sum of 18 million yen, a whopping 18 million yen, in refuse bag, container, rubbish bag, container, and returned it to the police. Like I've already told you, because of security reasons and other factors, they've not given the details of the person who found the money, the company he works for, the exact location. They have not given these details out for obvious reasons. Now, according to the report, as it was published by Japan Daily, he found the money, and then the issue was reported to the police. Police have taken control of the money. When we are talking about 18 million yen, we are talking in the region of 110,000 United States of American dollars. That's how much we are talking about. So he found 110,000 US dollars in a rubbish bag and returned the money to the police. I'm sure if you are watching from Nigeria, especially Nigeria, I know why I'm using Nigeria as an example, because Nigeria is the place that when you are walking and your valuable item like your mobile phone, your money, your wallet, whatever falls down, the person walking right next by you will claim ownership of it. He will tell you that it's no longer your own. So I'm sure if you are watching us from Nigeria, Ghana, other parts of Africa, you'll be surprised that, who is this person who has actually seen 110,000 United States of American dollars in a refuse bag, and has returned the money to the police. Now, the details are that the Japanese police have taken custody of the money. They are investigating and then asking the rightful owners of the money to come forward. Like I've already told you, per the details, the Japanese police have decided that they are not going to release much details or much information about this money into the public space to prevent false claims, which will obviously be made by a lot of people to try and claim ownership of the money. According to the records, this is the largest amount of lost money that has been found. Listen, this is the largest amount of lost money that has been found and returned in Japan since 2018. Before 2018, there has been bigger amount that has been found and returned to the police in Japan. But since 2018, this is the biggest amount, 18 million yen. Now someone found it and he has returned it to the police for the police to try and investigate and see if they can identify the owner of the money. What I also need to tell you is that under Japan's Lost Property Act, the police are required to hold the money for a period of 3 months, 90 days, after which, if the rightful owner of the money does not come forward to claim the money will be returned to the person who found the money. So this is how Japan operates. That's why a lot of people have made commentary about how and why Japan is one of the safest places in the world. In some cases that we've heard, the owners return, claim the money, and decide to offer some of the money to the persons who found the money. But in most of the cases, the person decides that they are not going to accept the gift or whatever, the offer that the rightful owner of the money or the property or whatever it is decides to give them in most of the cases. Because here in Japan, let me tell you one thing that you cannot do in Japan. In Japan, you cannot just be walking like you are walking in Nigeria or Ghana and you find someone's wallet, someone's money, someone's mobile phone on the street and you decide that you're going to pick it and then keep it for yourself. they are going to catch you fast. You'll be in your room, and before you realize, your doorbell will go ping pong, and then you look into the camera and you see the police there, and then they are coming after you because you pick something that is not supposed to be your own. How they do this is that there are cameras littered around almost every corner in Japan, so you cannot commit crime in this country. That's how far Japan have gone in terms of their crime detection, protecting the society, and making Japan safe for almost everyone living in the country. That's how far they've gone in the country. So people are motivated to do the right thing, because if you do the wrong thing, know how they're going to catch up with you. But this guy, we don't know who he is. We're just hoping that he's an African, because this will go. We don't actually know who this person is, but we are hoping that this person is an African, because if he's an African, he's going to go into the positive records books of Africans living here in Japan. 18 million yen is a gargantuan sum of money, and he found it, and he has decided that he is going to return the money, and he did that. If the rightful owner does not come up to come and make claim of the money after 90 days, which is under the Lost Property Act of Japan, the police will return the 18 million yen back to the person. And I'm sure you'll be smiling to the bank. He actually found the money in the refuse dump, rubbish. When you go to Ghana, the one that they call Bola, Ngura, he found it inside, and then he returned the money to the police. So that is some of the updates that we brought to you here live on Jafric Radio Extra. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Like this video, because by liking it, it helps to improve the algorithm of our page, for the video to be able to reach a lot more people, for them to get access to the video. And also, please don't forget that you share and then put your comment. Write what you think about this particular act, that someone found this huge amount of money in a refuse dump and decide to report this to the police, and then hand them over the money for the police to go through the formal procedure under the Japan Lost Property Act. If after 90 days, if the rightful owner of the money does not turn up, the police are going to ask him to come for the money and own it, per the act in Japan. Let us know what you think about this particular act in Japan, and how Japan is acting under these situations to keep the country safe and sound and secured for all and sundry living in Japan. Let us know what you think about this in the comment section. Until we come your way once again, the name of the platform is Jafric Radio Extra, and I'm your regular face on the channel. Until we meet again, I'll say sayonara, bye bye, arigatou gozaimashita.